All right, we're back outside now. We're going to get this thing loaded up with CO2. So there's a little Allen key on the bottom of the magazine. It just goes right into the cap right here. You can twist it off. Okay, you're going to drop your CO2 straight down in there, bulb part out, pop this back on. And now you want to screw this on tightly so no air leaks. Now this is just a standard 8-gram CO2 cartridge from Byrna. If you order the cartridges from them, you'll notice that one of them says oil on it. And that's actually, I call it a maintenance cartridge. So after every 30th CO2 cartridge, you're supposed to use that one oil cartridge through here, and it'll lubricate everything up for you. And that's about all it takes to maintenance these things. They're pretty easy to maintain. Okay, so we're going to be firing this thing with my chronograph here. Let me just pop the magazine in. So I got a little handheld chronograph here. What I'll do is I'll read off the feet per second reading I get. I'll show it to the camera, and then I will put like a little overlay on the screen of how many joules that was. I'm not going to know in the moment. I can't do that math in my head, but you guys will see it real time. All right, here we go. This is going to be first shot. It should be the slowest. I'm just going to do a normal trigger pull on this. All right, here we go. Chronograph is on. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, that one was hot. 418. Wow, that one was that one kind of surprised me there. All right, next, second shot. 464. What the heck? This thing is smoking hot right now. 434. I'm not even sure what to say. These are like the best numbers I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to check my chronograph. 408. And last, 386. See, honestly, I'm not even quite sure what to say to that. Those were insane numbers. I wonder if I just got a hot CO2 or something. I'm gonna shoot another batch though to check those numbers out. Because this thing should be shooting at like maxing out at about 400. So we'll see. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I am back again. Fresh CO2. I man, still don't even know what to say about that last batch. I'm gonna make sure I'm better framed for this shot this time, though. Drop the CO2 in there, just get it started. Man, I'm really interested to see what the joule reading was on those. One of those 460? What the heck? All right, so let me tighten this thing down here, and then we will try this again. Now, you probably noticed that you never heard the launcher go off at all. Uh, that's just a feature on my mic. If keeps it from maxing out the levels. So I'll tell you, this thing is loud. Just expect that if you do pick one up. All right, we're hot now. Let's get this chronograph out. Let's try this again. Gee whiz. All right, same thing, just a normal trigger pull. We'll see what it's shooting at here. 150. What the heck? All right, round two. 464. 462. Sorry. 452. 434. 412. And that was the last one.